Deep within the earth lies a secret of survival, one passed down through generations. The underground log cabin is more than a shelter. It's a symbol of human resilience. From wartime Europe to the Arctic, people have built hidden homes for safety and warmth. These shelters became bases of hope and defiance. Today, survivalists look to these ancient techniques for guidance. The knowledge is ancient but more relevant than ever, a true legacy of resilience. The underground log cabin is where military strategy meets ancient bushcraft. Soldiers and woodsmen both seek an advantage from the land, concealment and shelter. In the underground shelter, these needs become one, a fortress and a home, born from necessity. Military tactics teach camouflage, blending the shelter into its surroundings, hiding every trace. The roof is covered with native soil and plants, the entrance is hidden. Bushcraft provides the skills, choosing the right logs, using moss and clay for insulation and waterproofing. It's about working with nature, not against it. Together, these disciplines create a survival system, security from threats, warmth from the cold. You learn to think strategically and act skillfully, blending into the landscape. The underground log cabin protects you from the elements and from danger. It's the ultimate expression of survival wisdom. Building an underground shelter starts with reading the land. The right site means concealment, dry ground, and access to resources. A poor site risks flooding, exposure, or lack of materials. Look for a gentle slope or hillside. Digging horizontally is easier and offers natural drainage. Avoid valleys where water and cold air collect. Aim for a spot partway up a slope, hidden by trees. Test the soil. Stable, well-draining earth is key. A mix of clay and sand is ideal. Avoid sandy or pure clay soils, which collapse or hold water. Large tree roots can reinforce your walls. Choose a site near straight, strong logs for building, and a water source that's close but not too close. Gather materials for the roof, moss, leaves, bark, before you start. The land itself becomes your partner in survival. Patience and careful observation at this stage save you from trouble later. The right site is the foundation of every successful underground cabin. Let the landscape guide your choices. Survival begins with where you stand. With the site chosen, excavation begins. A slow, demanding process. Start small. A compact space is easier to dig, heat, and maintain. As you dig, shape the walls to support the log frame that will hold back the earth. Select straight, solid logs for the main posts and beams. These are the bones of your shelter. The ridgepole is the spine running from front to back. Interlock and notch the logs for flexibility. Earth moves, and your frame must adapt. Place shorter logs horizontally to reinforce the walls and distribute pressure. For the floor, dig a sump in one corner, fill it with gravel to collect water, and lay smaller logs or branches above. This keeps you dry and insulated from the cold ground. Every element, frame, floor, and drainage, works together for strength and comfort. The foundation is more than structure. It's your first line of defense. Build it right, and the earth itself will help protect you. A strong foundation is the heart of your underground home. The roof is the most vital part of the underground log cabin. It must support tons of soil, stay waterproof, and blend into the landscape. Begin with a sturdy ridgepole and closely spaced rafters for strength. The first layer is waterproofing. Birch bark works best, laid like shingles. If not, use puddled clay over sticks and leaves. Next comes insulation. Thick layers of dry leaves, moss, or grass trap air and keep warmth inside. The final layer is camouflage. Return the excavated soil, then replant turf, moss, and small plants. Over time, the roof becomes a living part of the forest floor, binding the soil and hiding your shelter. Each layer, structure, waterproofing, insulation, camouflage, must be carefully built. The result? A roof that keeps you dry, warm, and invisible. From above, your cabin disappears into the landscape. The living roof is both shield and secret. It's the ultimate test of your skill and patience. A well-built roof is the difference between comfort and disaster. In the wild, your roof is your lifeline. Build it to last. A shelter becomes a home through thoughtful details. The bed is essential. Never sleep on the ground. Build a raised platform from logs, topped with pine boughs or dry leaves for insulation. Heating is next. A safe fireplace and chimney are vital. Use stones or clay to protect the walls and vent smoke with a clay-lined chimney. Good ventilation is critical. Add an air inlet near the floor and a vent near the roof for circulation. Storage matters. Carve shelves into earth walls, use roof beams for hanging, and keep the floor clear. These cool, dark spaces act as a natural cellar for food. Every inch of space should serve a purpose. Organization keeps your mind clear and your shelter efficient. Airflow prevents dampness and keeps the air fresh. The right details turn a refuge into a sanctuary. Comfort, safety, and order are the marks of a true home. In the underground cabin, you don't just survive, you thrive. The small things make all the difference. Building an underground log cabin is a test of patience and perseverance. It's a project measured in weeks or months, not days. Rushing leads to mistakes. A weak frame, a leaky roof, or a poorly chosen site. Excavation is grueling, moving earth by hand, overcoming rocks and roots. Each bucket of soil is a small victory, teaching perseverance. Construction demands precision. Every log must fit perfectly. Every joint must be strong. Roofing and finishing require the greatest care. Each layer must be placed just right. After building, you must wait and watch. See how the shelter holds up to rain and settling earth. This slow process connects you to the land and the materials. Mistakes are lessons. Patience is rewarded with strength and security. The journey from first dig to first night inside is a lesson in resilience. The cabin isn't just built, it's grown, shaped by time and effort. The process is as important as the result. In the end, your shelter stands as proof of your skill and determination. True survival is a slow, deliberate art. The underground log cabin is more than logs and earth. It's a statement of human spirit. It connects us to ancestors who found safety in the earth, from wartime partisans to Arctic hunters. Building one teaches patience, observation, and resourcefulness, skills for survival and for life. The finished shelter is a sanctuary, safe, hidden, and peaceful. Inside, the world's noise fades, replaced by warmth and reflection. The cabin strips life to its essentials: warmth, water, shelter, rest. It's a return to what truly matters. The underground log cabin stands as a monument to resilience and self-reliance. Its lessons are not about hiding, but about finding our place in the world. In soil and wood, we rediscover the wisdom of the wild. The spirit of these shelters is the enduring spirit of humanity itself.